Let's do this! And this is Super Vegito! Show me how tough you are by beating me!
Alright everyone, JB here. We're back with another Dragon Ball Legends video here on the channel today. Now today, here to talk about the new LF Cell and the Gohan, but mainly just to talk about Cell mainly. I made this video pretty early. I wanted to make this video on whether or not it maybe if you're a new player or if you're just, you don't play the game as much, maybe you're trying to decide if you want to summon for this banner, right? Now, this goes for everybody, right? Not just newer players. But we're going to talk about a few things to talk about on a couple of reasons why you should probably summon for it and why you shouldn't. But if you are new around here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, leave a like on the video. Very much appreciated. We are close to 5,000, I think. So summer's almost up and we're almost at that goal. So I do appreciate all you guys for joining the channel. I really do, So a couple things to look at. Now first off, let's look at the characters, right? That's on the banner. Now, in my opinion, just to start it off, Cell is probably going to be on his best teams with either regen or androids. Of course, yes, he's in Cell Saga, but right now Cell Saga characters, there's not a whole lot going on in that area of a saga, but they did mention, like I said earlier this year, that they're going to do saga buffs. So best teams for this guy, if you're looking to build either an android team, a regen team, you got androids, you have MVP 17, you have the new gammas. Even though we have Vegeta Blue in the meta, the gammas can go type neutral on tagging in for a couple timer counts, so that could be useful in certain situations. Even if you don't pull this guy, you have the other cell, the previous LF Cell. They obviously want to replace that cell with this cell because, well, he's a purple unit, as you can see, and he's a range type. So, the other cell, he's pretty, now with the art boost system, he can still compete if you're Zenkai buffing him, you had the right equips and team. So, definitely not a bad option, but I wouldn't depend too much on it. But, as far as this guy's kit, right, this guy is pretty busted. We're not going to review his kit too much, but he is pretty busted for someone, he's a range type. He gets extra damage on blast armor units. We also have the new Gohan. Everyone's been saying that he's pretty good. He's a defensive type. I don't know why they made him green in this meta, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. You would think he'd be a different color, maybe blue, maybe yellow, something else, right? But green, I don't know, it's a little iffy. As far as the banner goes, the only valuable things on here are the new units and probably MVP 17. All the other LFs, if you don't have them, then yeah. But if you might love them as a character, then yeah. A lot of these LFs are pretty old, a little outdated, right? Now, a couple more key points to talk about. Besides, if you're not building, if you're not summoning for them to build them as on certain teams, so that should be the main reason why you're summoning for them. Regen, androids, if they are doing a campaign for this, what it looks like, we're definitely going to see more characters soon, probably next month. But let's look over here on the summon page. This is another key point. Now, if you're going to summon, it has to be in this certain time period of the first half, right? So this is what they normally do on the step up banners. First half, they do double Z power. The pull rate is double. That's the best time for you to summon. This all goes away on the 9th, but that's only just for like the benefits, right? The actual summon doesn't go away for almost a month, on the 23rd of next month. So therefore, you guys have plenty of time to summon. But if you wanted the best value, it would be, you probably want to summon in this next week. What is that, about a week and a half, 2 weeks? So yeah, you might want to summon in between that time. That is the best time in my opinion. Now, should you summon for this guy? It's not my You know, I have no power to tell you to summon for him. He is a really good unit. The Gohan is pretty good as well. He does have a counter attack, I think, for his unique gauge, something new, you know. So it's, you know, I've been hearing some good things about this guy. So if you definitely want to summon for him, if you're building a certain amount of teams with him, compare him up with Orange Piccolo. You have Kid Buu. Ultra Kid Buu is still pretty good. You know, he's been dropped a little bit because of VB, like I said, with him being a red unit, but he still can compete, right? But there's a lot of options on teams, you know. So hopefully, you know, I also want to mention, you know, if we're seeing this guy this early, you know, and this was out of nowhere, there's a good chance we might get an Ultra, just the same as the Majin Buu saga, where we got the LF, you know, the Buu Boys, and then we got Ultra Kid Buu. So, you know, if it's similar to that campaign, then they're releasing this, you know, this LF right now. Then the Ultra we might see next month. It should be next month toward the later half of the month. So therefore, hopefully that is what's coming. I will be saving for that. But another thing to look at, so like I mentioned, right? It says campaign. So therefore, there is going to be more events. They already have the PvP season, the special season. They added this event as well. Now, I don't, you know, I can't sit here and say for sure if it's going to be exactly like the Majin Buu Saga campaign. Because if it's similar to that, then we should definitely see more things to come. So hopefully another banner, another character, because it says the Cell games, pretty much, right? It says Cell Saga campaign. So therefore, we should see another character. Because if it's just one LF and then one 1% Sparking, I don't think that'll be enough to bring the Tad, well, not the Tad, but the Saga, you know, back, revive it, right? Because, you know, with them doing this for these sagas, these characters all have different tasks that you can put on different teams, so it does help with the diversity, right? Now, the only reason why you shouldn't summon for this is if you don't main any of those teams that I named earlier in the video, like Regen, Androids, or if you don't plan on, you know, maining any of them, or any of the sagas like I mentioned for Cell Saga. So, you know, if you don't main any of those, don't summon, because, you know, if you're a main for maybe what Androids, this would be definitely something you want to summon on. MVP 17 and a new Cell is on here, so that's a good thing. Another reason, if you don't want, you know, for not to summon, maybe you're saving for the next Ultra or the next LF, you know, so just save. You know, I'm saving myself. I don't have any crystals. Your boy got shafted on Vegeta Blue, and he goes away, I think, what, today, tomorrow? So that is a bit unfortunate. But as far as everything goes, you know, I am going to be releasing a Crystal Guy video for y'all later down this week, because we do have a new Battle Royale coming in. They always hold one each PvP season. But as far as that goes, it's pretty much what I think. You know, like the banner isn't bad, but there is a lot of older LFs on there, a lot of filler LFs on there. So it's more of, if you're not in the main region or Androids, or you don't plan on it, there's no reason for you to even summon on that. Don't touch it. You know, VB has took out a lot of crystals out of all of us. So if you're summoning on it, either you pay for it, or, you know, I don't know. Cause your boy, bro, I got 200 crystals on my name. But that's what I think on the matter. I will be releasing a Crystal Guy video and some equipment video for sale later down this week. So make sure you guys do stay tuned for that. But as far as that goes, that's what I think on the matter. If you're not maining those teams, don't summon. Or if you're waiting for the Ultra, hopefully it's Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Because that's what we all thought for the anniversary, but we didn't get it. But hopefully that is what it is that's coming next month, hopefully, or maybe the month after that. But as always, everyone have a blessed day. It's your boy JB. I'm out.